Okay, so hello everyone. We're back on the Indev plus Hell challenge. It's been a hot minute since I've played, honestly, almost like a month. But I'm back. I'm excited to be. So one thing that my girlfriend brought up, because I was in the last video, I was talking about how if I should be allowed to use these and wear armor here at the same time, and she said, well, it kind of makes sense to allow me to wear armor with the night vision goggles while I'm down here because I'm still sacrificing fire resistance whenever I don't have the ring on, which is like the most dangerous thing about this place. So I was like, okay, that way I don't have to worry about like taking all the armor off every single time I want to get night vision. So yeah, now we should just be cruising with night vision for most of the time. I don't know if I'll wear them all the time just because, whatchamacallit, I kind of like to have like the regular light of this game. But wow, it's pretty dim, so maybe I will wear these pretty often. Anyways, I'm not sure what I want to do today. I have two different plans. I could either go to a different dimension and explore that, or keep working on finishing up lighting this place. Also, I do apologize if the audio is kind of funk. I mean, my audio is never really that good in my videos. I tried to been making it better, but I just moved apartments too, so that's definitely not going to be helping. It turned down my sensitivity a little bit. Feels odd right now. Anyways, I think what I would like to do to start off is probably explore some different dimensions, because last time I was just lighting this place up. And I mean, yeah, that's like cool to do and stuff, but I feel like it is kind of boring to watch because I'm just placing glass in lava. I mean, I'll probably cut most of it out when I do that, but either way, we're gonna go do some dimension stuff instead. Also, if anyone watching this is like really bothered by my sorting, I'm sorry. I usually do have some kind of storage sorting for my chest, but I haven't bothered to do that yet. I will eventually. Oh, that's right. I gotta burn coal to get torches if I want torches. Or burn gold, sorry. It's been a minute since I've been on. So we have regular portal, desert, mining. Oh, fuck. Ooh, forgot about the rain. What color have we not done yet? I don't think we did violet yet, unless it's the regular color. Is red over there? We'll try red. I'm pretty sure red is just where we are, though. I don't know what's been up with my computer either. I feel like ever since I moved to this new apartment, I mean, it's only been, what, like 3 days? I feel like it's been all, like, acting all funk. Like, it's been running slower, the mouse feels weird. I don't really know why, because, I mean, obviously didn't change anything. Is violet just... Oh, fuck, this one's already violet. I'm pretty sure this also just brings me to another hell world. Question mark? Oh, no, this one brings me to the regular, that's right. And this one I tried to do the sky world, then it didn't work, right? Yep. That's right. Okay. So that one we already did. Let's try red real quick. I wonder what red is gonna be. I actually have no idea. Okay. I like how like... I think I did try red actually in the older video because I remember it looking almost like this. I really hope that not like all of them are just gonna be Hell Planet, Hell World. Let's get some different dyes going on. Are there even any other dyes I'm missing? Capri, I think, was that other one. Let me look up dye. Okay, here we go. We can do magenta. Let me get my bone meal. Orange. It's a good one. Let's do orange real quick. Let's see. Boom. Okay, I guess I can't. I thought I could hit like the drop button hovering over it, but I guess you cannot. Okay, so I do know for a fact that this one's gonna be a new dimension because the other ones didn't do this whole like loading thing. Because like it doesn't have to generate the level, obviously, if the world's already been generated prior. It just needs to reload it. And it's a super flat hell world. Okay. At least it's a little different. It is big, wow. Is Is that what like the obsidian spires when they're like super flatted out? I think so. Hello, zombie. It's got like a battle axe. I'm gonna grab a little more obsidian real quick because we're gonna need it for more portals. Also, I did not realize my diamond pick is about to break. I mean, I think we have plenty of picks at home, so I should be chilling. I really want to also work on like giant builds in this world, but I feel like right now I kind of want to do some dimension exploring just because that's the big part of this mod. I think my priority list right now is like explore the dimensions, check all those out, then try and light up the entire island because I would like it to just become like all grass and like livable, you know? I feel like that'd be really cool. This thing feels like way bigger than my island. Maybe it's just because since it's super flat, you can like see the ends of it, so it's like, wow, this is ginormous. Because I feel like they should all just be the same like size, because I don't think it changes the size based on what kind of world it is. I wonder now, like, because now I've learned obviously with this mod that like depending on your starting world, it'll change the other dimensions. I'm kind of curious with the Floating Islands world whether or not that one, what that would look like super flat. I'm thinking like it just takes the regular thing and just flattens it. Like you can see there's like grass patches. I'm assuming that would be where there was like lava lakes would be around this. And then there's the grass patch growing from the like light of the lava lake. And it just flattens it out and turns it into that. I don't know. Pretty interesting one though. Okay, let's go grab some bone meal. I want to try some of the lighter colors. I'm hoping you can do like a light capri, and then we can do, it'd be really cool if it was like a sky hell islands, like with lava waterfalls and stuff. What are we missing? I'm not even gonna try and say that word, but we need that one. Green dye. Do we have cactuses? My goodness. We should. Yeah. Okay. Do we have sand? I would like to not just get rid of all my cactuses. I'm trying to think what a green world would be. Oh. Okay. Wait, hello? How do I get green dye? Oh, sugarcane. So then what the hell is the point of cactus in this mod? Maybe just for looks? I could just get rid of this portal. Wait, no, this one takes us to the, like, natural place. Oh, should I build... Because I wanted to make an area for the portals, but it's quickly just becoming a wall right here. I'm just going to keep expanding the wall. I don't really have any ideas of what I would do for, like, a portal area. So we're just going to keep doing this. Even though it doesn't look the greatest, it's fine. Boom, boom. I'm gonna guess that this is the flower type. Whoa! Oh, this is the cloudy day one or whatever. Does it have a name? No, but I've seen this before, and it's like normal looking. This one is like gorgeous. Oops. I remembered I saw someone, it was Dialco, playing this mod, and when he came to this one, he was like, yeah, it's not really my cup of tea, but it is kind of cool. And I think this one looks really nice. I guess I can understand the fact that, like, it never really gets bright, but I mean, I live in the hell world, which is, like, way dimmer than this, so this is, like, way nicer. This place is pretty cool. Okay, okay. So yeah, I wonder if I should also work on making, like, separate bases in those worlds. Okay, well, we did that one. That was green. Now let's try the chartreuse, or however you say it. Probably not say that right at all. I totally forgot that was even a biome. This one, I have no idea what it could be, because it's like a lime green. Definitely different. Maybe if there's a swamp? There is a... I believe there is a mushroom dimension, so that could be it. Okay. And it's just another hell one. Okay. This one might have been like a regular seed or something like that. A regular world, and I just got transformed in this. Yeah, it looks like basically the same as mine. Oh, imp! I actually really need to kill one of those. Because I want to get an extra fireball so I can make a new ring, because this one's gonna break eventually. No fireball. No diamond helmet. He's getting a lot of stuff to spawn. Also, sorry if I didn't even think of this. Let's totally cut off the tree. I didn't even think of this. Like, sorry if the night vision is just blinding you, because like the screen goes from like dark to super bright. Okay, what other dyes can we do? Cyan. Ultramarine? Oh dang, we have so many left to do. Okay, let's do cyan and spring green. Weird. I wonder if I should start curling the portals around. I think I am going to do that. Maybe I'll just build like a building around this then. Oh, I need a new pickaxe. I can make an emerald one, but I have so many diamonds, like why not use them? That is one thing I saw some guy talking about, which I totally agree with, was the fact that people act like diamonds are so easy to get in the newer versions. And they are, don't get me wrong. They're definitely easier to get than these versions. But it's not like diamonds were that hard to get in older Minecraft. Like, obviously, yeah, I'm playing a mod right now, so it's different because I have the mining dimension and stuff. But even just playing regular Indev, it's not that difficult. You just basically strip mine and find them. I would say Indev is one of the harder versions because the world size is limited. Then maybe Alpha, because Alpha has that weird glitch where, like, if you're... I think it's if both your coordinates are negative, you have, like, a lower chance to find ores. Which I feel like is something you just need to, like, watch out for when you play those versions. But... yeah, and then with Beta, obviously, it doesn't really matter. It's just, like, you can just find them wherever. And really all you have to do is strip mine or go caving. And it's not really that hard to find diamonds. And it's the exact same. What? Who would have guessed? Oh! Oh my god, it is! It's the Sky World! Okay, this looks really cool. See, this is what I was hoping it would do, would be like, hellify the Sky World. And it did do that. Still have the clouds and everything. I hope the harpies still spawn, because I think you can get those like boots of slow falling, if I remember right. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. But yeah, going off of my diamond talk earlier, I really want to make, I think, my second base here, by the way, actually. I think this is the next place I want to build. Oh, there's a harpy. I don't have a bow on me, though. I don't know if they get close to you to fight or not. What I was saying was, yeah, diamonds are never been really that hard, I feel like, to get in this game. And another thing that this guy brought up when he was talking about him was that the fact that in older versions like beta or alpha, like stone tools aren't that much slower than diamond or iron. So like when you're doing big builds, you just get a ton of stone from mining out the area, and then you usually just end up using that for tools anyways, which makes a lot of sense. So I feel like that, like, I think there are a lot of critiques of modern Minecraft that are definitely valid, like with the item bloat and all that. That I kind of want to make a video on, mainly with the storage topic of it, because I feel like a lot of people have talked about how your inventory fills up fast, but I kind of want to talk about the fact that, like, storage sorting has become so difficult in modern versions just because there's so many different items. It's insane. But then I never ended up making the video just because I was like, I didn't really know how to stretch that into an entire video to talk about. But yeah, though, the whole diamonds thing, yeah, I do definitely think diamonds are easier to get in the newer versions, too easy to get. but it's not like they were ever that difficult to get. I think a lot of people just think that because when you're younger and you find them, you're like, oh my god, diamonds! Because you think they're so rare. But then, as you get older and you like figure out how the game works and stuff, then it just becomes a lot easier to find them. Okay, we're underground. Interesting start off. It is the water world! Oh, this is awesome. I don't have any torches. That's right, I need gold. Whoa! Wait, if I open this, is it just gonna flood? Let's see. Okay, it's just gonna flood that area. How high up is the surface? Okay, I don't know if I can make it. Okay, I probably could have made it if I just, like, tried. Okay, I do know with this place that you are supposed to kill these fish that swim around, and that's how you get, like, a ring of water breathing or something like that. Only problem is, I do not see any of them right now. Okay, I'm wondering if we can see the fish. Okay, see, like, the problem is the moment I go into water, I can't see anything. And for some reason, the water's... Oh, that must be, like, me... Yeah, I don't know why it's localized in that one area only. Okay, let's see if we can swim up to the top real quick. I think we can make it. Alright. Oh, wow, we can see everything with these night vision goggles on. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of these cords, or screenshot, I mean, because I don't want to lose... Oh, I think I see! It's just a salmon. I don't know if that's what we have to kill. But I'm just gonna remember where that is so I don't forget. I see a jellyfish. Maybe that's what we have to kill. I know there's some kind of fish here that can give you something to craft. Like a water-breathing accessory. See, I can't break in through the top though, because I'm pretty sure with Indev water physics, it's just gonna flood the entire, like, globe. And I really don't want to do that. Oh my god. Let me in! Okay. Let's get this. Let's get this dude. Come here! Fight me! Okay, he didn't drop anything. I think today I would also like to light up the entire mainland and then maybe build a minecart track. I just feel like I really like minecarts, and obviously they're useful in this version, which is pretty nice. Because sprinting doesn't exist. Forget I have like Optifine, Zoom. Is there anything... Okay, so there's all sorts of different biomes, I think, in those little orb thingamajigs. It's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of this one mod. I don't remember what it's called, but basically the way it would work was you go to this dimension, and then the dimension would just be open void, except for like random glass spheres. And some of them would have bridges to each other, some wouldn't. And you would basically just go from sphere to sphere, like exploring like whatever structures were inside. It's pretty cool. I wonder if these would usually be regular sand, but because I'm in the Indev Plus, or well, obviously I'm in Indev Plus, but the Hell World type, that it turns into red sand. Same with the ocean floor. Because there's also a lot of like magma blocks and stuff like that down there. The coral looks really cool too. And there's a ton of clay. This might be my main way of getting clay because obviously it's not going to spawn at my home area. I think I'm going to go over to this sphere. That one, because that one's close to the surface. So that way I can use it for air. Please, please, please. Oh, he didn't drop anything. Never mind. Okay, let's just enter right here. Give me some air. Whoa, my game is lagging. Holy cow. It's the Indev water charm right there. Wait, is it gonna fill up this entire thing? I think my game's gonna crash. Okay, I paused it for a split second. I'm pretty sure this is gonna flood the, like, a good chunk of the orb. This is not good. Okay, I'm gonna try and, like... Wait, maybe once it finishes filling this level, it's done. It's not done. There's more water coming. I'm sorry, creeper. We're gonna drown. It's just really slowing down. Oh my god, there's a hole. Please let me patch it. Oh, I did it. Holy crap, I actually did it. Okay. This isn't too bad of a flooding. Let's see if this skeleton kill this creeper for me. It's weird that these blocks don't finish filling. Man, Indev water is so weird. Okay, I'm gonna try and get a music disc. If they do exist. I don't know if the modder added them or not. Is the creeper gonna... I thought he was gonna attack him. No! Oh, come on. Alright, skeleton. It's me and you, dog. Oh, wow. Why are you lagging my game so much? The skeleton of pain and suffering. What the heck? What is going on? Is it like the arrows interacting with the water? Holy cow. Okay, I'm gonna like relog. You know, maybe we should just leave the water world. I think I've had enough. Oh wait, we need to make a boat. We need to make a boat. Almost forgot. I want to get out of this orb pronto because... Wait, hello? Do boats don't exist? No. I mean, it makes sense. But no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, I guess I wasn't an idiot. It was like almost 10 minutes of me just swimming in straight silence except for like the occasional splashing sound from me swimming. That was awful. I finally made it back though, and I think I am done dimension hopping for a little while. This one kind of ruined it for me. It's a cool concept of like the glass biomes underneath the water and you have to like swim between them, but with the old swimming and no access to boats, that was just miserable. I think what I'm going to work on then is I want to make a minecart. Let's see. Okay, they have a minecart with furnace. I'm not going to lie, I have no idea how to make like the old boosters, because I never really played that much of these older versions before powered rails were added. But I should probably learn how, because yeah, minecart with furnace is useful. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I want to say it was an old alpha version. What the hell? The minecart is on fire? Wait, what's going on? Why is the minecart on fire? Okay, I think we're gonna just... I might just try to figure it out without looking up a video. I don't know how complicated it is. Hopefully it's not too complicated. Because I know, like, let's say, like, we want to start here. Okay, so we put a minecart here. Because we want to, like, have the minecart brush up against it. How do we do it without making the rails connect? Is what I'm wondering now. Okay. We're onto something here. So, maybe, like... Okay, I looked up a picture and I'm kind of happy I did, because there's no way I would have ever figured this out. I mean, the basic principle I had, right, of like the fact that the minecart needs to brush up against the other minecart to send it, but to actually have a system that lets it reset itself is kind of complicated. Like, it's not complicated when you look at it. Like, I mean, for redstone builds, it's not complicated. But, like, to come up with this, yeah, I would have never thunk it. And the thing they use an iron door, I'm wondering if I could just use a wooden door. I don't see why not, but I guess we'll see if that doesn't work. Buttons exist, right? Please tell me buttons exist. Oh my god, buttons don't exist. No, do levers exist? Does... Oh shit, that's right. This thing has its own redstone. It's like the freaking generator stuff. Maybe I should try this. Okay, so I need... I'm assuming that's like a cog. Yeah. Sorting going on. Okay, let's go. Cog. I think it's this, and then... That's right, you can't hold right click. Okay, generator. Can this be used to open a door? Oh. Oh shit. Okay, so that does work. It's kind of jank, but let's try that out. Let's try that out. Oh, I broke some glass. Now that victory I had with the door and the generator was like literally the last victory I had with this entire minecart building process. I tried to figure it out better and I worked on it for a while, but like I genuinely could not figure out how to get this thing to work. I kept trying all sorts of different things with the rails and stuff. The main problem was the rails would like connect when they weren't supposed to connect, which was really frustrating. I have no idea how to fix this. If someone knows, please let me know, because the screenshot made it look so simple to make this booster system. I was like, oh yeah, I got this easy. And I literally spent like maybe 20 minutes doing this, and I cut out most of it and I still didn't get it done. I had to go let in the maintenance people for my apartment. They're like super quick and they're like really good at their job. They finished everything so fast, it was crazy. Anyways, I think, yeah, let's just make a furnace minecart. I'm just gonna be a lazy bastard. I wonder where we should start the rails. Let's do it like, oh, it'd be cool. I'm wondering if I should do like a bridge on the ground. I kind of want to do a bridge. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe basalt and... Does this mod add stone bricks? That'd be pretty sick. It does! Because I do know that alpha and beta don't have stone bricks, I'm pretty sure. Which I always thought was really funny because I feel like it'd be very fitting for those versions. It is very surprising. Maybe just basalt itself. Let's just do basalt itself, I think, actually. Oh, we have, like, none of it. I might have to go get some. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Let's go do some mining. Let's just go down here and see what's up. Wait, if I do this, I think it's gonna flood the entire place. Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's cut that off. Oh, hello. I'm trying to like get it so his fireball won't burn if he drops one. Okay. This guy's actually starting to hurt. Nope, no fireball. Okay, never mind. Let's get some new pants. Let's just follow this lava where it's flowing. I mean, really all I'm looking for right now is basalt. I guess I can put this on. I forget I even have it sometimes. Oh yeah. There it is. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might just be easier to get this stuff from the mining dimension. So I could just go there. Something I did want to talk about was the fact that it's been raining like so much where I live. It's pretty nice though, because I think it's because it's like monsoon season time, it's summer. I feel like I always remember when I was a kid of it being around like June or July, mainly. Well, I guess it happened a lot in July, but either way, right now it's August and it's picking back up again. I mean, I love the rain, so it's nice, but like, holy cow, today I was gonna go play disc golf, and then all of a sudden I just hear it just start like absolutely pouring. It was crazy. It was so loud. it sounded just like it was just hammering the window. It sounded like hail. It literally sounded like hail. But I don't think it was hail because I was checking the temperature and it wasn't even below 70. So, I mean, I think it is technically possible for hail to happen in that warmer weather, but it's pretty rare, so I don't think it was hail. Either way, it's very loud raindrops, pretty crazy. And so I've just been kind of staying inside all day. I don't have work today, which is nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna be spending a good chunk of the day doing this. And then, yeah, this isn't really that much faster, I don't think. Just spend a good chunk of the day doing this, and I might hop on some games with some friends. Still been really into watching like older Minecraft videos, not like videos that are older, but videos of people playing old Minecraft like beta and alpha. Mainly Dialco and Mahjong Blonsky, or Monsters, like the name of his main channel. Which is funny because I think actually the Mahjong Blonsky one has gotten more subs than the main Monster channel, just because that's the one where he does like a lot of his longer form content, mainly his like Alpha World videos. Because I think his Monster one is still mainly like talking about newer Minecraft or older Minecraft, or just talking about games in general. And so, because I think he does do a few vintage story videos on that channel. Anyways, I think it's funny that the side channel is the one that's become more popular than the actual channel. I feel like it'd be fun to be able to make that kind of content, kind of like what I'm doing right now. But his, I don't know, it just has like such a good feel to it. I wish I could achieve that with mine. I definitely think like the tea talks do contribute to that. Just gives it this very like chill feeling for the whole video. I think there's a couple reasons I could never reach that. As for one, I'm always gonna still, unless this stuff really did kick off very well, I think I'm still going to keep doing TF2 content. I mean, I maybe even would if this kicked off, just because, I don't know. I think I like doing both. It kind of depends on what specifically kind of content I'm doing for TF2. Like those clip dump type things, like the last video I made. Those ones aren't really my favorite thing to do. They're good because, for one, you can just make them if you have a lot of clips saved up. So like it's not really a video you have to plan out. You just kind of see you have a bunch of clips and you're like, alright, I guess I'm just going to edit these together into one big clip dump video. But also, I think they're very useful for getting better at editing, because it's going to be a lot more edited than this kind of video. I still don't like to do it a lot more. Like, cause some people, they do like very heavily edited videos where like it has like random like clips and sounds and stuff like that playing. And once in a while I'll throw that in one of mine, but I don't like to do too much of that because it just feels like too much. So I still keep the editing not too high, but I do have music playing the whole time. I add in like different zooms and other effects. I don't like dislike those videos. It's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't feel like the kind of content I personally would like to watch. I feel like if I watch TF2 content, it's usually some kind of planned out video, like someone doing like, this is a map like me and my friends did or whatever, or, you know, I'm doing this certain challenge where I have to do this. I just never really enjoyed watching clip dump videos, just because it just kind of feels like, oh, a bunch of random funny moments stuck together and that's like the whole video. Nothing wrong with that, it's just not what I prefer. So it kind of feels weird making those videos because I know it's something I wouldn't want to watch, but I'm making it for other people to watch, so I don't know, it's pretty odd. I don't really know how to make stuff look nice, so bear with me here. Oh, I want to do this at a regular basalt. Yeah, one thing you're going to learn from watching me do these videos is that I am a terrible builder. Never have been good at it. I don't think I ever will be good at it. It's just who I am. Although, it doesn't mean I can't have fun building stuff. It's still pretty fun. Yeah, going back to the making videos talk. I like making content that would be something that I would enjoy to watch. These videos, I kind of think I would enjoy to watch. Like, sometimes I'll watch them just to check to make sure like everything sounds good and like it's kind of well put together. And I'll be watching like, yeah, this isn't a bad video. This is pretty good. Sometimes I feel like it can get kind of boring if I run out of things to talk about. That's how it especially feels when I'm looking through different dimensions. Because it's like I'm not doing some mindless thing, but at the same time I have to wait between hopping between dimensions. And a lot of the time I cut that out because why would someone want to sit there watching a loading screen? And since I'm cutting that out, I don't talk. And if I'm not talking, it kind of makes it when I have to come back, then I'm like, oh, I don't really know how to speak right now. Either way, though, I do definitely think that the whole making content thing has given me more inspiration to play the games I play, particularly this one. Like, I feel like Minecraft for me has always been, once in a while, I feel like getting on, then I'll ask my friends to start a server, and then we start a server, play it for a little while, and then we get bored and eventually quit. And usually the server is always on modern Minecraft versions, and I build some giant farms and stuff. I get like OP, fully enchanted netherite and such, and then it's just like, I don't know. It's kind of boring because it's kind of the same thing over and over again. And usually I'll build like 1 or 2 wacky builds, but usually they're just like a quick one and done type build. Okay, that is weird. Did this thing grow dirt for itself? Because I feel like the dirt would have not been in a cross like that. I don't know though. Anyways, yeah though, I think it's definitely given me a little more inspiration to play versions like this. And I kind of want to try and just do more funky builds because I feel like that'll be fun to do. Okay, this is going to be like way taller than I thought. Like that's like the whole point of this build is like I just kind of want to build something. I have no idea. I have a kind of a general idea in my head of what I want this to look like, but my problem is with Minecraft builds is that I can never execute that, and I know this one is not going to be an exception. Because I want to have like stone brick supports along the sides. So this is not what it's going to look like. It's not the end plan, because that would look really bad if it was just a basalt wall going through the entire place. Okay, I'm starting to realize that I shouldn't have it... should have gaps in between when it needs a support. Sorry, we're just crafting a bunch of crap. I do like that the stair recipe is fixed, that way it doesn't just like charge you extra. It actually gives you 8 stairs, it's pretty cool. I think I already talked about that before, but I think that's pretty awesome. I feel like a big problem I have with Minecraft is like trying to get myself to actually build the stuff I want to see in my world. I can never get myself to do that, to like make a build just for it to look cool. It's like it always just needs to be something that actually has a purpose, which this one kind of half does. Like, yeah, it has a purpose, but I mean, it's not like I really need it. I don't really know what I'm doing. But it's something. Okay, call me crazy, but I kind of dig that. You know what? I kind of want to get that slow fall, because I think there's a slow fall or at least no fall damage thing in the air world. Oh. Thought I heard the imp. Oh, there he is. I need to kill these whenever I find them, just because I need extra fireballs for more rings. Because this ring will eventually break. Where did he go? Okay, there he is, there he is. Sorry, bud. You're dead. Okay, you didn't drop anything. Unsurprising. Yeah, I remember that part really stunk about the first video of just looking for those things for like... It took me so long. I don't even want to think about that. That was terrible. Oh, there's one, there's one. We'll throw this on when we get close to him. Okay, it's on. Nope. I don't think he dropped it. Nah, he didn't. Okay, I don't think that looks that bad. It's definitely not pretty, but it has a look to it. Oh yeah, another thing that I want to go over was like with those Mahjong Blonsky videos, I feel like another thing that gives them their feel is like, well, for one, the fact that he plays in a snow world now for Minecraft. That one's like a duh that it does that. But also, I think with his whole soundtrack that he puts in the background of his videos, I think is really cool. I mean, I remember him talking about how he got that. It was basically like he was using it without the creator's permission, and then he realized that like the creator on his thing was like, hey, don't use my music unless you ask me first. So he was like, uh-oh, I better ask him. So then he asked him, and the guy's like, oh yeah, sure, of course you can use my music. And I don't know if I assume he must have given him some money for it, hopefully. And I don't know, it kind of sucks. I mean, I get why the guy does it. More power to him, like, you need to make money off your art. But it does kind of suck that I don't have access to it. I mean, not that I want to be a copycat, but I just, like, I don't know what other music would have that same feeling, or at least similar. Like, I looked online for, like, some, like, ambient music, and that was actually initially what I was going to put for this series, instead of, like, just Minecraft music and all this other stuff. But I couldn't find anything that I felt like really fit. It just either sounded like not like Minecraft, I guess. Like not something that you would hear with someone playing Minecraft. And then on top of that, it was like either it would have too much going on. Because like I feel like the perfect part about that ambient music is the fact that like it doesn't have very much going on with the music. Like there's no like progression through the song. It's just sort of like just random noises, but like they're still pleasant sounding. They're not like awful. And I don't know, I just couldn't find anything like that. I found one that I kind of liked, but the problem was the guy who made it, I couldn't really figure out if I was okay to use his music or not. Like I found his website and it said he had it for sale and stuff like that, but he didn't say anything about using it for content, and I don't really want to use it unless I'm 100% sure that he's okay with it, because I don't want to do that to someone. So I just ended up not using it. Yeah, okay. I think I'm kind of digging that. It's a little odd, but you know, it's pretty cool. Let's move these all the way over here. Keep my shovel. I wish I had more inventory spaces right now. Or hotbar spaces, I should say. Another thing I feel like is a problem with these videos is I never can fit in enough, I feel like. Because I feel like there's just not enough time in the video. Like, for example, in the last two I did, I was originally intending to do all of that in one video. But then it ended up getting to like the hour mark on the first video, and I was like, I am not even close to done to editing all this footage. This is going to take way more time than I thought in the video. So I was like, alright, well, I'll just have to... Oh, shit. Forgot the crouching's bug. I'll just have to make a second video. And it kind of makes it not flow very well, I think. Like, my girlfriend was telling me this. She was like, yeah, like, how come in the second video you didn't, like, say, oh, hey guys, welcome, you know, the usual crap. And I was like, well, because that was supposed to be part of the first video, but then I didn't end up having enough time space for it. And, I don't know, I think it just doesn't really work well. But yeah, though, it's just, it kind of stinks that, like, I don't know how long the videos are really going to be after I edit them, because obviously it's like multiple hours of footage, but I cut out most of it. It takes a while, but that's how I do it, and I just don't know how long it'll be when it's complete. Speaking of complete, I think this is correct. I want to say, because the world I think is 500 wide, so maybe we'll do every 50 blocks. That looks more than 500 though. I don't know if that's completely true. Okay, I should probably find a good way to count this. So I think I'll count this as like the middle of the support. So that is not, so this 1 minus 1, that's, so 1 block. Okay, so if we subtract 50, that's 341. Do I need to go to? Maybe I should go kill a harpy. Try and get that slow falling thing, because that'd actually be super useful for building this. First off though, let's test to see how well this furnace minecart works, because we gotta make sure we can get up there in the first place. Oh yeah, I need coal. Whoa. Hello? Oh, is it because I placed it? I wish the modder had made it so like the minecart didn't break apart like that. Okay, what the fuck? Why does it want to go this way? Okay, maybe this doesn't even work. Can it not even go up this hill? Does it have like 1.0? I want to say is the version minecart physics where like they can join together. Okay, there it goes without me. Wait. Okay, well, definitely can make it up the hill. Let's try just not placing it on the first block, but like the second one. Catch my drift. Like, we'll put mine here, put this one here. No, because then it still gets stuck. Here, let's do this. Because it wants to go this way for some reason, which is the problem. Let's go like this. Why does it want to charge this way? It's like it wants to go away from my minecart. This is so, like, irritating, the fact that every time I break it. Okay, let's do here. Here's my idea. My idea was if I place it like right over here. Why does it want to go that direction? Is it whatever way I'm facing when I feed it coal? Oh, I think it is. Can it seriously not push up my minecart though? I don't think it can. Oh, what? Okay, I think I'm gonna give up on the minecart track for now then. Figure that out another time. And I'll leave a comment if you understand how like boosters and stuff work, because this is like hurting my brain right now. Maybe we'll just go try and kill a harpy, see if we can get a harpy feather. This is the right one, right? Okay, yeah, it is. Let's just bridge with dirt. See, I'm worried I'm gonna find one while I'm bridging. I don't know what happens if you fall off into the void, if it kills you, if it just puts you home. Really hope it just brings you home, but I'm gonna assume it doesn't do that. There's one. And did it just, the despawning is, okay, it didn't despawn. So the despawning is so annoying. I don't know if all this sand has dirt underneath it, so I better be careful. Okay. I do not like this. It's a bad idea. I don't really trust these clouds. I am being way too risky for hardcore right now. If I remember right, the crouching is only bugged if there's a block next to you. Where'd he go? Just fly up into the sky? Are you kidding me? I just risked my life to go over there and this dude just dips? This is annoying. Where the heck did he go? Yeah, I think he definitely despawned. I think he literally just flew straight up and despawned. I love how just ugly this game looks 24/7 because there's no grass. Or there is grass, but like very little. So the whole like low light and hell. So it just always looks fucking disgusting because there's just dirt and red sand everywhere. It just makes all the places look like shit. Okay. Oh! I don't know why my freaking ring finger accidentally held down the A button. Like this is probably one of the closest times I've come to just dying on this challenge since like the beginning before I got the Hellfire ring. It's because I'm like just exploring this super easy to fall place and I'm being pretty careless, I'm not gonna lie. I think they are slow fall boots, which would be, I feel like, helpful for building and stuff like that. Oh, there's one. There's one. Okay, this one might be reachable. Can't tell if it's like an Alex head it's supposed to be on top of them. It kind of looks like it. No, it's pink. Never mind. You, come here. Oh yeah, holy shit, he's coming. Okay, maybe I should have made more food. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, he dropped it! Okay, wait, do I need multiple of these? Okay, there they are, Skyrunner boots. I need 2 harpy feathers and 3... Do I have slime balls? Those guys are a little scarier to fight than I thought. Hold on, if I could find some red mushrooms, then I would be chilling. There's some red mushrooms. I'm wondering how I get slime balls now, because I feel like I have yet to see a slime. I think I'm gonna go home real quick and see if I have any slime balls. Any imps as well? Nope. I feel like the special biome specific mobs are super useful in this mod. Like, I've spent a good chunk of my time just looking for them. Oh yeah, slime balls. Oh, I do have slime balls. I did not remember getting those. Okay, well, let's go back. I wonder if these spectacles just break over time with wearing them, or if it's like just when you take damage. I haven't really been able to notice. One mod I kind of want to try, even though it's an old Minecraft mod, is I watched Dialco playing this sorry, I need to get out of the habit of saying all the time. It's just I start to talk before I have my full idea finished. Especially when I'm talking by myself, because I'm not very used to doing videos by myself still. I'm used to doing it with people. So it still feels very awkward trying to make... It's literally just talking to yourself. That's what it is. And I don't know, I don't really do that much. So it's kind of hard trying to get myself into the habit of doing that, but I have to do it for this. Anyways though, one mod I've been wanting to try is this like liminal space mod I watched Dialco play. It's for modern versions though, but it seems pretty cool. It's like you explore these different dimensions that are like, they're like the whole like liminal space type thing where it's like, oh, this is like unending repeating like house dimension or whatever, and it's like, ooh, and there's like different like spooky entities and stuff like that. But I don't know, I think it's a really cool horror mod because it's definitely a slow burn, which is something I like. It's not just like, oh, it instantly throws like something screaming at you really loud like a lot of Minecraft horror mods do. Not that I blame the creators, because some people do prefer that kind of horror where it's just like in your face jump scares. I don't know, I think it's kind of boring, but Teach their own. And also it's a thing of like, doing a horror mod for Minecraft is inherently pretty hard because like how do you adjust it to, for one, the seed is completely random for worlds, so how do you make it work with that? And for two, the fact that like the player can kind of go wherever they want makes it a lot harder to make a horror mod for this, while for like if you do a mod for like Left 4 Dead or something like that, since you're doing preset stages, it's a lot easier to have like a set linear progression of what the player's going to do in your mod. But with the Minecraft, it's like a whole different story and it's really hard to do. And also just the fact that like Minecraft isn't really made for that. I think it could be good, like, cause like there's all those videos of like Herobrine and stuff like that forever ago, and that gets you like when you're a kid or whatever. But I think Minecraft could still be a game that has like sort of like a eerie feeling to it, especially in the older versions. I've heard people share that opinion, and I totally agree with them. And I think mods that play more into just that eerie feeling of Minecraft are pretty good. Like but you also can't do it too little, because then why do I even have a mod installed, you know? So it's like, I don't know, it's a difficult thing, definitely. God, this is reminding me of the first video. How the fuck have we not found a heartbeat yet? Yeah, that's a mod I've been wanting to try, because I like the whole idea of like exploring these different dimensions and how different dimensions can lead to different ones. Like, it's not just, oh, you go through this one singular world and that's how you get to the rest of them. Like, yeah, it's called Wonderland is the name of the mod. And Wonderland is sort of the main area of the mod, but it's not the only one. Is that ice? I think it was snow. Oh, it was a cloud block. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool mod. It was very entertaining videos to watch. To be fair, he never, like, fully finished exploring everything, but he did explore quite a lot of it, and I don't know, it made me kind of want to try it. The only problem would be is that I've already had a lot of it spoiled from watching those videos, but I think that was the same thing with this mod. The problem is I feel like there's lava in that cloud. Oh, there I go again, accidentally hitting X and Control at the same time. Yeah, the problem is with me being spoiled to that is like, yeah, I was spoiled with this mod by watching him play through it. But the thing is that this mod's not a horror mod, so it's not as bad if I get spoiled. But with that, it's definitely pretty bad, because then like all the scary parts I already know what they are. Okay, maybe I should just give up on the heartbeat hunt, because I don't really want to spend like forever looking for a heartbeat, because that's what I did with the imps, and that was really boring. I do think this just was something that I thought was funny. Because right now I just got a message on Steam from some guy being like, hey. And I think it's funny how like a lot of the scammers on Steam don't try to like make themselves look inconspicuous at all. Like sometimes it's just so blatant that they're a scammer. Like for one, the fact that he texts me in a group chat. For some reason they always do that recently. They've just been like sending it in a group chat. And there won't be anyone else in the group chat. It'll just be me and them in a group chat. And they'll almost always start with hey, and they'll keep spamming me that every few days, different forms of it. They'll be like, hey, hello, hi, hey. And then another thing that I think is funny is that I look at this guy's profile, and he's got only 1 year on Steam, but he's got like thousands of hours in games. So I'm like, how the fuck is this your first year on Steam, and you've already got like 3,000 hours in total on games? Like, there's no way you're just like, oh yeah, all of a sudden I'm gonna try Steam games out for the first time ever, and now I'm like a full-on unemployed addict and just playing my entire life away. Like, how am I supposed to believe that? I don't know. It's just like, I feel like if I was scamming people, I would put a little more thought into making it seem real, instead of just being like, yeah, hey, can you trade me? I want to buy your thing. I did. Oh, heartbeat. I did actually get scammed once. That was pretty embarrassing. It's the only time I've ever gotten scammed on Steam. It was this guy who was trying to buy my unusual taunt for Scout. Okay, hold on. I need a new bowl of soup. Ready? He's trying to buy my unusual taunt for Scout, right? Hold on, let me dial in first before I finish the story. I don't think he dropped it. Yeah, he didn't. Anyways, he's trying to buy my unusual taunt for Scout. I was like, okay, sure. Then he was like, oh, I need you to send it through this website first so I can make sure it's not a dupe. And me not knowing at all that there's no way you can tell if an item's a dupe or not, I was just like, okay, sure. And so then he asked me to share my screen, and it was this website, Bitskins, and I was a little suspicious at first. So I looked up if Bitskins was a safe website, and Google's like, yeah, it's a safe website. So I was like, okay. So then I go to Bitskins, and this is, oh, imps can spawn here? That's pretty cool. I did not know that. I thought they could only spawn in like the regular hell ones. Oh, none. Anyways, this is where the strategy comes in, is they're like, okay, go to this website and just send in the trade through there and deposit it, and then that'll tell me whether or not it's a dupe or not. I'm like, okay. So then I go to the website and I share my screen with him. That's the key part. I share my screen with him, and he's like, okay, now just send the trade. And then I send the trade, and the thing is this is the part where he sends, like, he has another account that's pretending to be a bot from the website, and he's just like, yeah, just, you know, make sure to accept the trade. And I accidentally accept the trade for his fake bot. After the fake bot gets it, then obviously he leaves the call, completely blocks you, and takes your item. It wasn't a big loss. It was like it was a Scout unusual taunt worth like no more than $5. But still though, it kind of sucked. And I've never gotten scammed since then, because I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty clever scam, I think, of sending a fake bot that's supposed to look like it's from the website, but then they're like, oh, gotcha, it wasn't from the website, bye bye, and then they take your things. But the problem is this is the only scam I've seen that was a good one. A lot of other ones are just like really easy to spot. For example, one is like, they'll ask you like, hey, I'm part of some team, blah blah blah, for Face It, and one of our classes left, would you be able to sub in for them? Like, they can't make it or whatever, and then they'll be like, well, the tournament pot is worth like $500 and I'm pretty sure we'll win. And so then they're supposed to get you like, okay, sure, yeah, I'll do that. And then they'll send you to a website, and then obviously the website asks you to log in through Steam, and that's where they get your credentials. Or another one I've seen is where it's kind of similar. They'll be like, hey, I have this workshop item, and I would appreciate if you'd like support me and like upvote it or whatever, like it. I forget what it is. But then you'll go and like the thing, and you'll go to the website link they send you, and of course it's not going to be Steam community. It'll be like Steen, like with an N, community. So that way, if someone looks at the URL, just a quick glance, it'll look like it says Steam community, blah, blah, blah. But it's not. It has an N, so it's a little scam website. And if you put in your credentials, then, oh god. I didn't know this rain could happen anywhere else. I think that's my sign to go home. Yeah, so if you log in through there, then obviously they have all your account data, and then they can log in. Yada yada. I think before I end this video, maybe I'll do a little bit more, lighten up the place. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need more sand. Yeah, I do think scammers can be pretty funny sometimes. Some of them can be pretty clever with their ideas. I think Steam scammers are just such a funny idea, like the fact that, like, you know, these virtual items in a video game are worth money, so like there's actually scammers around this economy is pretty funny. Like the fact that TF2's economy is such a big thing that like there's actual scammers who make money off of it is crazy to me. I wonder how good the money's gotta be for you to spend time on that. Because from what I can tell, when I get the messages, it doesn't appear to be like some kind of bot. I mean, nowadays maybe it could be with like generative AI being so good. But like years ago, I would still be getting those messages, and it would be so realistic it had to be a real person. I mean, not that like generative AI is like a brand new thing. Obviously it's been a thing for a while, and like different like programmer tests out things and stuff like that. But I feel like these scammers wouldn't be smart enough to build something like that, or wouldn't have access to it. And like a lot of the times they'll try and get you in a call, so that way they can get you to share your screen, and then that's when they do the thing that one guy did to me. And it's always a real person who talks to you when you do that, as far as I'm aware. I mean, that's the only time I ever got in a call with one of them, was the time I got scammed. But I'm assuming that's how it is every time, so it makes me think that like most of the time it's got to be a real person, which is pretty funny. Like that there's actually someone over there just hitting up thousands of accounts, just being like, hey, 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 and then they're like, oh, you finally responded, can you trade me your item or whatever, and then try and get someone to scam. Because I assume 99% of the people either don't respond or they're a dead end. So like, how much money are you really making by doing that? Because I feel like, why wouldn't you just get a job? I don't know, unless it's like someone who in their area doesn't have access to like regular work. Like, are there Steam scammer centers, kind of like how there's like those scammer call centers for like just actual real life stuff? Like the fact that someone actually has like some giant building and they're like, alright, you guys need to go like DM a billion accounts and be like, hey, I want to buy your TF2 item. And that's just what these people do for work. Crazy world we live in. I'll probably take this off so that way I can like see where it starts to get dark. I always had this idea too of like how cool it's gotta be to be able to do just YouTube for life. I don't know, it just seems like, especially if you make enough to like just pay an editor, because then literally all you have to do is just play games and talk, and then you just get like free money, which is crazy to me. I'll probably never get to that point, unfortunately, but I don't know, it'd be cool to get like at least some sort of money from this. Not that that's my goal. I think if you're making YouTube videos to make money, then you're already in the wrong department. I feel like you should already like be liking make videos. I'm not a big fan of editing. I still think it's kind of boring and it takes a while, but I realize that it is a necessary evil if I want to make videos. I just think, especially with ones like this, it takes a really long time, which stinks, but it's what you gotta do. I'm loving this grass spreading. I do think the generation is always so weird. I don't know if it's an Indev thing or if it's just this mod, but the fact that like there's always these like raised platforms of dirt, like these ones that are like 2 blocks tall, so like grass can't spread up them and you can't walk up them unless you like tower a little. I feel like they're very common. Indev is definitely very interesting terrain generation. I really like the InfDev generation. I think it's really cool. It's just, it kind of sucks because like I feel like those versions don't really have much in them like to do. I feel like they're definitely more just like a testing out the game version. But I do think they are very interesting. Dang it, I'm running out of lava so fast every time. Oh, here's a skeleton. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's not a skeleton, it's him. Shit, it's stuck. Damn, I feel like I'm getting knocked back so far. Okay. Oh, he killed himself, and he dropped a fireball. Yes! Okay, well, we have another one. That's good. And we got a backup. Another thing about these videos is I was thinking for a little while about doing a different kind of format. Kind of similar to how Mahjong Blonsky does his videos of like, he'll do stuff in them, but like a good chunk of the stuff he does like off camera and just kind of builds it. I don't know if I kind of want to do that for this series, even though that's the kind of thing I would like to watch. I just feel like it wouldn't fit very well, especially with the whole idea of it being hardcore. The thing is, though, I feel like my life isn't very much in danger most of the time, so it's okay. Yeah, I feel like that's the kind of content I prefer to watch. It's sort of like the, so I built this thing, let me show you it type thing. Because, I don't know, I like to see the end product a lot more than the process. Just because I think the process, especially for building in Minecraft, is kind of boring. Like, it's just kind of doing same repetitive processes. You can't fly around, so like you have to worry about getting up and down a lot. I just overall don't think it's that entertaining to watch, but feels fitting for this being a hardcore one. And I don't know, I feel like I would be worse at making small talk if it was just me showing something off than like just doing stuff. Because doing stuff repetitive like this also just gives me time to kind of like zone out and just think of stuff to talk about. This area is already all grassed up. That's another thing is I feel like when I see those videos of people making like giant builds and stuff, I'm always surprised because I'm like, how do you have like the patience for that? Even doing this whole lighting up the whole island thing is taking forever. The building stuff is boring, yeah, but at the same time it's kind of satisfying to see like what you're doing like actually like slowly becoming something. With these lights especially, I'm seeing like more grass spreading, more animals and stuff like that. One thing I wish I could change is the skylight. Sadly, I don't think there is any way to do that. Like, I wish I could literally just turn this place into, like, a day world. But that would be a cool thing to add, just, like, be like, when I finish lighting up the entire place and it's all grass, then, like, the skylight is normal. Unfortunately, I don't know how to program, so I can't do that, but, you know, it would be pretty awesome if I could. I'm just gonna tear this down, actually. I don't usually like to terraform. I like to kind of just build around the natural landscape, but right there, I felt like that needed to be torn down. I mean, I guess turning the whole place to grass is terraforming, but I'm still keeping the general shape of all the landscape. Like, I do think it's funny when I see, like, I saw, what's his name? The dude with the mustache, the Minecrafter, not himself as a mustache, but his little skin does, and he does those redstone videos. Very talented guy. He's very good at his videos. But I remembered him making a video complaining about, like, I shouldn't say he was complaining, because he wasn't being like, oh, this is, like, so annoying, but, like, he was talking about how, like, it kind of hurt to see, like, you know, a video be, like, 10 out of 10 views, which 10 out of 10 means, like, out of the last 10 videos, so it was 10th of 10, is I guess a better way to say it. So not 10 out of 10 like it did well, 10th of 10 like it did the worst out of the last 10. And he was saying how like how much that really stung to like see that on your little YouTube studio, and like how it's kind of like brings you down. But I was also like you do realize like you have millions of subscribers and you're making at least hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, right? Off of just making Minecraft videos, right? Like, not that his videos are low quality, they're very good, but I'm like, you also have to realize how fortunate you are to be able to do that. I don't know, it just kind of felt weird to see someone talk like that when you're like one of the biggest Minecraft channels of all time. Not that I dislike him, I can't remember his name right now. Anyways, no hate towards the guy or anything, like, he's not a bad dude, he's pretty cool. But I don't know, I just thought it was kind of an odd video. Anyways, I think I'm going to end this here. We've got a good amount of this place lit up. You can't really see all of it. We'll try and get a vantage point real quick. I mean, obviously the grass hasn't really had all that much time to grow yet. Yeah, you can see there's quite a lot of light. I think next video, I'm definitely going to finish this. Or get pretty dang close to it. It's going to take hours and hours, that's for sure, because there's still like a lot of land left, but I want to really get it done. Anyways, thank you for watching, and see you later until the next one.